Michael Thompson, and I'm here with Jess Elaine, going through some pedals and talking about me. I have my live pedal board in front of me that I've been working on for kind of the last couple of years, off and on, trying to develop a pedal board that I can get all the sounds that I need to do my live gigs with, which cover getting a good clean sound, a good slightly cranked sound, a good sustainy lead sound, plenty of delay, and reverb into 2 clean amps, which is my goal was to not have to use outboard gear or effects loops or power amp, preamp systems, which I used in the past live, which sound great, but they require just someone else moving all my gear. So now I've been on gigs away from out of town gigs. I've been using just 2 Fender DeVilles set on maybe 3 volume, just a nice clean punchy sound, to which I add stuff from my pedal board, which has been working well for me. I just made a couple of new additions to this pedal board from T-Rex pedals, which I really love a lot of their pedals. I just recently got a chance to check them out, but I did a gig last week with these new T-Rex pedals on my pedal board, and I was very happy. The first one is this Reptile. Now I like to go stereo out of my pedal board, and what I do is I split my signal at the chorus here, and I go stereo into this TC delay, and then out of this TC delay I go to the T-Rex on one side and another delay pedal made by Mulan, a Korean company, on the other side. So I have stereo delay here, and then mono delay and mono delay, which is really nice for me, because I do a lot of stuff where I really like to fill up the sound with more delay than this would give me, because I like to set the TC where it's just kind of a more of a subtle delay. You can hear it. It has a lot of spread. It's nice. But I don't want to have the volume of it be so loud that when I'm playing, I don't want to have to go over and change the volume on that. So I leave that one set like that. Then I'll have the T-Rex set. Let me turn this off so you can hear it. I really love the T-Rex for the subtle roll-off that it has on the delays. It's kind of, let me turn it up so you can hear it a little more. It's a nice, very analog sounding, which really stays out of your way when you're playing, because when the delays are too bright and digital, it can really jam up your figures that you're playing. So that's the T-Rex on one side, and then the Mulan on the other I have set for a dotted delay. So this is set for a 8th, the T-Rex, and the other one's a dotted. So that's nice, and then I add the TC on top of that, and you get. fuzz face clone. It's called a sun face, and I leave that on all the time because I got really hooked on this thing where this is with it off. When you turn it on, if your guitar volume's all the way up, it's a fuzzy kind of fuzz face sound. But when you roll your guitar volume back, you get this beautiful, clear presence that I think was one of the keys to Jimi Hendrix's great way he would clean up his sound and, So I go through that first, and I always have that extra little bit of volume on my guitar where I think you have to have a certain kind of pot on your volume to make it really get that clean up thing. But I've had my guitars all had that volume thing put on. But then I go into this compressor, which I've used a lot of different compressors. This one seems to work well for the live thing because it stays bright. Fuzz face on in front of it because it makes it just that much more clean. Then I have a couple of different gain stages. The next thing drive-wise that I go through is the luxury drive that's made by T-Rex 2, which is my new favorite pedal. I just fell in love with this thing right off the bat because it's a simple pedal that just adds toughness without getting fuzzy, which I just love. And you can roll your guitar volume back, and it's one of the most usable sounds for me. It's just something where I'm going from real clean to just like a tougher little bit of drive clean. That's a